the same question everyone has been asking since yesterday. Actually, those in the Twitter community. Well, these and more to come, at least on the 10th edition of the Late Mega Morning Show right here on Omega 101.7 FM, my radio one, also your own radio. It's your lovely lady, Mimi, and
your favorite, Eberi.
And your one and only Belema.
Yes, Mimi, Eberi, and Belema right here to help you pep up your beautiful Thursday morning. Well, on this show, every Thursday, we go on to dish out hot gist, okay? But at least in the world of music, pop culture, both foreign and Nigerian. Then also we go on to, at least every Thursday, we go on to celebrate an artist and, of course, talk about a lovely tech. Don't forget that we are streaming live, so go subscribe to our YouTube channel at Omega 101.7 FM and also reach us via Twitter and Instagram at Omega 101.7 FM, then also on our Facebook page at Omega 101.7 FM, and at least that's where you go on to get hold of the gist for today, and also do it to download the User Show app and reach us via Omega 101.7 FM. All right, before we delve into the Twitter community, before we delve into what has been trending since yesterday, because lots of things has been going on. But before then, good morning. How are you doing, Eberi and Belema?
I'm doing very well. I'm okay.
I hope you slept well.
Yeah, I sure did. I did sleep well. Always like a baby, you know.
Okay, so Belema, I hope you slept well too.
Yes, I did. Hope you too did as well.
I did. And of course, talking about today, before we delve into stories I will have for you this morning, well, I had to get hold of what today is. And everybody had to go on and tell me that today is actually National Afro Day.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have to, look good as a woman.
Yeah, with your Afro hair.
Yes, just go on, of course, and display that African beauty that you have. All right, because it's our own. I don't know why you're looking at me.
I'm blushing for you right now. I'm blushing.
Because of the hair, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Okay, let's delve into what has been trending, the top trend since yesterday, even up to now. Well, before we delve into that, yesterday, a Nollywood actress, Patience Ozokwa, actually celebrated her birthday. Patience Ozokwa, well, she is a Nollywood actress and also an evangelist.
Yes.
Okay. So she had to put a trend on Twitter throughout yesterday. That was how you go. At least you saw something like Patience, okay, trending also on Ozokwa. All right. # happy birthday to you, Mama G. Okay, Mama G.
The unforgettable.
G for general.
Yes.
Okay. So I will wish you well. Then let's actually delve into the world of AMAMPIANO, because yesterday, even up to now, then at least this toss actually came up between who brought AMAMPIANO into Nigeria. Okay, so before I delve into at least the artists that had to come up with this particular, question, like, who brought this particular genre of music into Nigeria, first of all, just at least know that when it comes to AMAMPIANO, well, AMAMPIANO is actually a style of house music that emerged in South Africa in the year 2012. Okay, well, it's actually a hybrid of deep house, jazz, and lounge music, all right, characterized by airy parts and wide percussive bass lines. So talking about Nigerian AMAMPIANO, just, I've said that it's actually a style of house music that actually emerged in South Africa in 2012, and of course, they just had to delve into Nigeria, but many Nigerian artists have sampled the AMAMPIANO sound in most of their hit songs in recent times. Okay, and talking about the people that had to come up with that AMAMPIANO, apart from it being originated in South Africa, we have a man called MFR Souls, okay, in South Africa. He was the one that had to popularize that. He actually came up with piano. Okay, the genre used to be called number, but MFR, Souls, he's actually known as MFR Souls. He just had to come up with that particular name, AMAMPIANO. Okay, and looking into the best 2022 AMAMPIANO artists that we have in South Africa, we have DJ Maforisa, okay, we have Kabza the Small, Buster 929, Mr. Jazz Q, DBN Gogo, Major League, DGS, then we also have Focalistic, Musakis, so on and so forth. So yesterday, it was actually apart from DJ Maforisa that actually had an interview where he talked about this particular person actually had to bring up Amapiano in Nigeria. This particular song that Wizkid released titled, Bad to Me, Bad to Me. All right. So people that actually had to vibe to that song had to bring up Amapiano. They were of the opinion that Wizkid, apart from being the father of Afrobeats in Nigeria, that he's also at least the one that has to do with Amapiano. Okay, so that was how everything just started. Then, in reaction to that, South African DJ, that's a DJ Maforisa, had to, come up with his own to say that, please, that when it comes to Amapiano, that he was the first person to put Wizkid and Burna Boy on an Amapiano song, okay, titled Sponono. Okay, that was actually 3 years ago. All right, so that was how Amapiano had to delve into Nigeria. Then, in reaction to that, Davido had to come up and, of course, make a tweet about that. Okay, so Davido actually said that despite everything he has done for DJ Maforisa, that the DJ has never liked him for once. Okay, where in his own words, he said, "You've never liked me. Why? I've always been good to you. Anyways, it's all right." Okay. Then also in response to that, also Mehdi had to come into the whole picture to also come and tell us that he is the one that he was the one that brought in Amapiano into Nigeria. Then also, apart from Mehdi, also at least we have Davido, Wizkid, Mehdi. Then other people had to come up and talk about Niniola. That, how are we going to talk about Amapiano in Nigeria without talking about the Queen of Amapiano? That was how they titled, the Queen of Amapiano, which is Niniola. In her songs, Addicted, Too Sweet, okay, 1, 2, and so forth, that she's actually the Queen of Amapiano in Nigeria when it comes to that. So, for all of us to come and talk about it without talking about Niniola, that no, there's not Amapiano in Nigeria without Niniola. Then talking about this, just like I just pointed out, when it comes to Amapiano, because lots of artists, they are like, I'm the one, Davido, Wizkid, to the extent that they had to go bring up the song that Davido actually did with Mafi Kozolo, Good Life. That was at least, Davido is the one that brought in Amapiano, apart from at least doing a song with Focaliste. He's one of the good Amapiano artists that we have in South Africa. So they had to go bring up that particular song that song has the genre of Amapiano. So let's go on and take it that Davido is the one that made Amapiano popular in Nigeria. Then Wizkid fans were like, no, Wizkid is the one that has been doing Amapiano songs right from time. So at least let's actually leave Mehdi out from the picture. Okay, although he had to come out and be like, yes, I'm the one. Now me first bring Amapiano into Nigeria. Okay, so we have Davido, Wizkid. All right, so what do you have to say about it? Because it also has been going on and on since yesterday up to now because of Amapiano.
Right. But the song we just played before we started, it's also Amapiano now. So how come nobody is calling Runtown? How come? Is it because like he's, should I say, on vacation? He's on sabbatical leave for now. Is that why we're not actually calling him? I mean, he did this song when 2015. Come on now. So if we're actually talking about people that brought Amapiano to Nigeria, we should trace it back to them, to Runtown. And what's this other guy's name? Uhuru, right? That's his name, right? He also did Amapiano now. Before Wizkid and then Davido and then the rest of them. So if we're talking about who brought it to Nigeria, we should actually trace it back to these other guys. Mehdi is not even here at all. Mehdi is nowhere here.
What do you have to say about this?
History have it that, with what the facts we have here, Runtime is actually the one that actually brought it. But I think it wasn't that popular when he brought it. They just... It was a banger then, and then it subsided. Then gradually again, our fans have now, people like Davido and Wizkid picked it up again, and then decided to, say, let's see what this Amapiano stuff is all about, and it's now trend. So now fans are now like taking it because of this is their celebrity, and they want to always like our celebrities. We have this one. I'm a fan of this one. I'm a fan of that one. So I'm a Davido fan actually. So if it's about who really brought Amapiano and made it popular, it is Davido. That is how I even know that there's
Okay, you're not talking about who made it popular, right?
Yes, it's Davido that made it popular.
All right. Let me agree with that.
Okay.
But then
So
if we
we're
talk
very
about who
soon.
brought it to Nigeria,
It's wrong time.
okay, so we agree it's Run
Yeah,
Town.
yes.
And then we agree that Davido made it popular before Whiskey.
exactly.
Well, I'm a Davido fan, no need.
Okay, let's look into some tweets that I have right here. This one says that why Davido didn't import AMAPIANO into Nigeria, his decision to get on the remix of Focalistics K-Star played a decisive role in popularizing the genre in Nigeria. So after K-Star, it was straight up AMAPIANO season. Big stop. So I really forgot to talk about Zeno because Zeno was also in the pictures. You know,
Okay.
he was also in the picture that brother. We have Davido, Whiskey, the Zeno. Okay, then before Medi.
When did Zeno come back?
Okay. All right,
I
then
don't get
we
it.
have okay, this tweet also. This one says, please, when talking about AMAPIANO in Nigeria, we shouldn't okay, let's also bring up Run Town. Okay, when it comes to the banger featuring Uhuru. So Run Town is also in that picture. But to me, I take it that all of them contributed to bringing AMAPIANO into Nigeria. There is nothing like I'm the owner or nothing like I'm the one that brought in AMAPIANO. AMAPIANO has been there in Nigeria, just that they just had to revive that genre of music once again. Okay, this one says at SK, he actually says, please, so when talking about AMAPIANO, please let's also remember that of Mimiola because to me she is the queen of AMAPIANO in Nigeria. Okay, all right. This one says, see, okay, I see you. Okay, this is coming from Munde, and he was also replying to VJ Maforisa. That is a Munde, the musician. So he was like, no one owns AMAPIANO. Anyone can do it and win. Okay. All right. This one says, well, my name is Jay. Talking about AMAPIANO, please, and please, for the last time, we have Run Town in that picture, but I don't know where this guy is. And had it been Run Town has been in the picture, this why Burna Boy wouldn't have seen the top. Okay, talking about that. Yeah, because apart from
this is digression.
yes, apart from AMAPIANO today, I just had to talk about Run Town. The opinion that had it been Run Town is in the picture up to now, that Burna Boy, wouldn't have
stray bullets.
Stray
bullets hitting Burna Boy.
Okay, this one you actually tweeted. He said DJ Maforisa and Run Town had us on serious chokehead with their delivery on the banger. So to me, that is the real AMAPIANO. But the big question, they're still going to talk about please, and please, who had to make AMAPIANO popular in Nigeria. And still talking about AMAPIANO because that actually had to make Peruzzi and Daniel Rega, they just had to have a little issue about AMAPIANO because of that issue. And talking about Peruzzi had to knock out Daniel Rega, that is a popular Twitter influencer, because he actually made a particular comment where he described Peruzzi as an upcoming artist. Okay, so talking about that, Peruzzi just had to make jest about the ongoing war between singers and fans who who pioneered AMAPIANO in Africa. So he just made a twist, jokingly, where he said, "Nami bring amu." Okay, he just wrote that tweet, actually made numbers and just within a short period of time. So Daniel actually replied Peruzzi by advising him not to involve himself in the industry's beef, especially since he's still upcoming. And in Daniel's words, he tweeted, he said, Peruzzi, you shouldn't be shedding your colleagues, especially since you're still an upcomer in the industry.
Okay.
All right? Don't inherit beefs to prove your loyalty or jump on trends to be in the spotlight, because it will give you a clout, but it will also ruin your career in the long run. Always tread carefully. Then Peruzzi had to reply that particular
Violent Thursday.
He just had to reply that particular tweet where anyways, in his own words, although what he wrote is not as it's not supposed to be, but at least looking into the meaning of what Peruzzi has tweeted, he's just telling Daniel to he should just mind his business. That is just it. That the guy should just mind his business. And the fact that he actually referred at him as an upcoming artist, for what?
That's insulting.
It's really, really uncalled for.
And you know that Daniel guy, there was a wedding he attended, they almost beat him up. Like he came on Twitter, he was like, please, so you people should not have me in that talk, I just did talk. Like the way he go on to talk to people, I really don't get it. And he's good at instigating this competition, I be, what do I call it, comparison thing.
Yeah, Twitter
He
have
does
given
it a
him
lot.
wings. Twitter have really
I'm
given him
telling you.
wings.
I'm telling you.
You know, the way you go on to joke about lots of things, apart from you being a popular Twitter influencer, you go on to delve into so many issues. Okay, even the ones that are too sensitive, you just go on to talk about it. All right, which I think that sometimes is not supposed to go. You go on to make a joke out of something that is not supposed to be a very sensitive issue. And talking about a sensitive issue, well, famous reality star Rose Afije actually had to walk out from a talent show after an insensitive joke was made about her failed relationship. Well, to be recalled that the former Big Brother Niger housemate had a relationship on the show with a fellow housemate called Emmanuel Umo, which ended mercifully after the show. So Lupo Rose, who was a judge on the Niger Street Talent Hunt, got infuriated by the jokes of two comedians that made insensitive comments about her failed relationship with Emmanuel. And talking about that, when I watched the video, she just had to leave because she couldn't stand the humiliation. She just had to walk out from that particular arena at that particular time. Okay, and to actually take it that, well, it's not supposed to be. I know that you're just here to showcase what you have. You just want to show, yes, it's actually a talent show. Come on, show us what you have. There are other things that you can joke with, not at least about someone's
failed relationship,
personal stuff. Knowing fully well that the person is right there, and you as a woman, you know there's a way to handle things, emotions. We are quite different from
men.
Okay, and well, just need to, I think the way she just had to go. And she's even trying to, get rid of herself because for her to walk out, which shows that she hasn't healed from that particular hurt. So for you to, I know that, yes, those guys actually had to make a joke about that particular thing. Well, to them, it's just nothing. Just like we have, Chris Rock. Okay, we have Chris Rock and Will Smith. To them, it's actually, it's just nothing. But to her, that thing is actually, let's say, a very serious issue for you to come out and make a joke. Well, not fully well that she's the judge. What do you expect? Not fully well that she's the judge. There's some people that will be like, fine, I'm the judge of this particular talent show. So at the end of everything,
you react to it.
Let's see who wins.
Really, our emotional strengths are really different. Do you get? And the relationship really ended in a very embarrassing way. You understand?
Public.
It was public, and he's. Come on, those comedians really. I always say, like, comedians, they should mind the things they joke about. They should mind the things they joke about. Not everybody has that emotional strength to carry whatever thing that is being thrown at them. Some of those people, they go home and they get into depression. Do you get? I mean, she's the judge. She's judging something, and you didn't see any other your mind life. Something you know fully well that she really felt bad when it all happened. She like broke down. Come on, that's being insensitive. Really, it's being insensitive.
Well, for me, the level of violence they shouldn't have actually
time check right now is 3 minutes past after 11, and you are still listening to the tech edition of the late Mega Money Show right here on Omega 101.7 FM, my radio one, also your own radio. My name is Mimi.
And I am Iberi.
And I'm Belema.
Okay, yes, we are right here with you, the three musketeers. Okay. We welcome you to Artist of the Week segment. And before I go on, of course, tell you the one who will be celebrating today, that's a female artist for today. Please be shout out to Obioma Onyebunam. Okay, thank you from Omunze. All right, and also Wise Man. Good morning, everyone in the studio watching live from Abakaliki. All right, one love, bro. And also Diamond Jenny. Good morning, my people. I am Diamond from Olo. Well, I will always choose Patoranking over the any day, anytime. Let me rest my. Okay, well, thank you so much, Diamond, and of course, Diamond Jenny. So, big shout out to you too. All right, so quickly into who we're celebrating today, the Artist of the Week segment. You want a very just guess.
You said she's a
She's an
vocalist.
pop singer, yes.
Mm-hmm. And you're ranking her with Omaumi and Waje. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm going to get it right. Any gift for me? Any gift for me? Any gift for me?
Just try.
Okay, so we're talking about. She's actually my namesake. Actually, she's my yes now. Yemi Alade Ebele. Yes, she has Igbo name Ebele. So
Okay,
please clap for me. What's
talking
that?
about it's actually correct. So talking about that, yeah, we will be celebrating Yemi Eberechi Alade.
What are you not saying?
Yes, Yemi. Well, okay, so we're celebrating Yemi Eberechi Alade. Well, she was born on 13th March 1989. She is a Nigerian Afro-pop singer, songwriter, actress, and activist. Okay, well, she won the Big Talent Show in the year 2009, after which she signed to a Fizzy Music Group and had a hit with her single titled Johnny in the year 2014. And since then, Yemi has gained prominence in the music industry and considered one of the biggest artists in Africa. Okay, so she also had albums like King of Queens and Mama Africa with huge commercial success. Okay, recorded for both albums, and she also embarked on world tours consecutively. And talking about Yemi Alade, she is an amazing female artist, all right. And also when it comes to Afrobeat, she is also the second Nigerian and Afrobeat artist and the first female to hit 100 million views for a single video on YouTube after Davido. And she also has the record for the most viewed female African music video and the first Nigerian female artist to hit 1 million views on YouTube in just 24 hours. Okay,
Wow.
well, she also sings in English, Igbo, Pidgin, Yoruba, French, Swahili, and also Portuguese. But before I go on to talk about Yemi's early life, let's go on, of course, vibe to one of the singers that had to make her go popular back then. All right, well, I'm talking about Johnny. Yes. So meanwhile, I, Bere, and Belema want to go and look for Johnny. When we come back, we're gonna, of course, I'll tell you. We'll just go and tell you maybe if you've seen Johnny or not. All right. If your name is Johnny and listening to us right now, don't worry. Don't worry, we are still okay. We'll be right back.
Get me holiday. It's easy, baby. Johnny leave me for the things, yeah. And I don't know what to do. I need to say I know you want me. Like the way things are they do. Johnny give some say you want marry the next. Okay, can you Johnny go, Johnny go. I'm looking for my Johnny. Where is my Johnny? Johnny go. Do you know Johnny? Question. If I know see my Johnny, let me looking for my Johnny. I'm looking for my honey. Telling me this, telling me that. Say this is not for me. Johnny do me conny. Johnny do me conny. He's doing me this, he's doing me that. But I don't tell mommy. He go Canada, he go Tokyo. Yesterday he say he dey Morocco. He dance Mexico, he sing Avilo. Na lie, na Pinocchio. This one na go away. Original go away. Johnny leave me for the things, yeah. And I don't know what to do. I need to say I know do, like the way things are they do. Johnny give me the belly.
France.
Say one marine and then okay, Johnny go.
Okay.
For my Johnny. Where is my Johnny? Johnny Bo. Do you know Johnny? Question. If I know see my Johnny, yeah. He get the dollar, he get the hammer, he dey drink for me with patience and donor. He get the room, he get the cocoa, but he lie, he wish we could do calm. This na go away, yeah. Original go away. Johnny leave me for the things, yeah. And I don't know what to do. I need to say I know do them, like the way things are they do. Johnny give you check, like say one marine and then Johnny Mo, I'm looking for my Johnny. Where is my Johnny? Johnny Mo, do you know Johnny? Question. If I know see my Johnny,
I'm looking for my Johnny. Meaning the same thing.
Original Kobe. I give a city at the clue. Johnny say one marine and then Johnny Boo. I'm looking for my Johnny. Where is my Johnny? Johnny Boo.
Go and find out John.
Do you know Johnny? Question.
John is in trouble.
If I know see my Johnny,
I think John is shaking a bit head.
All right, yes, we've seen Johnny, and of course, he's actually coming. Don't worry.
I've not seen him. Mm-mm.
Okay, I did. I did.
Oh, you saw him?
I
Oh
did.
I
just had to
Wedding
scold him.
bell is
No, see,
ringing.
I just had to scold him for what he did to Cynthia, Yemi, and yeah, well, you are
Serious.
still listening to the tech edition of the Late Mega Morning Show on Omega 101.7 FM, my radio, and also your own radio. And that was Johnny, okay? Johnny by Yemi Alade. All right, well, that song actually had to blow everywhere in the year 2014. All right, and that song was a bombshell. Like it was actually one of the songs that had to bring Jamie just up the limelight. But it's actually a lovely song, though. All right, so let's really delve into the early life of Yemi Alade.
All right, Yemi, she was actually raised in a multi-ethnic home from Nigeria. Her father, James Alade, was a commissioner of police from Ondo State, Nigeria, while her mother, Helen Uzoma, is a native of Abia State in Nigeria. According to Yemi, she taps from the Igbo and Yoruba ethnicities of her parents. Alade attended secondary school at Victory Grammar School, Ikeja, and University of Lagos, both in Lagos, Nigeria. Well, during her university education, Yemi Alade took part in a TV talent show called Peak Talent Show, where she emerged winner. That was Yemi Alade's debut appearance on TV and where she gained popularity. She was then signed to a music group at the end of it. Then in 2014, from 2014 to 2016, Alade's debut studio album King of Queens was released on 2nd October 2014. She also collaborated with producers such as Celeb Bobo, Sizu Bro, Shadi Biniz, Philly Lexi, Young D, Gospel on the Beat, DIL, OGB, Jezreel, and Mr. Chibo, and many others. The album was preceded by the single Journey, Tangerine, and Kissing. It features guest appearances and skits from Bowie, Fino, Chidima, Celeb Bobo, and Diamond Platinum. Alade promoted the album by touring several African countries, including Ghana, Kenya, and South Africa. The album deluxe edition was released in 2014. It contains fresh versions of songs originally performed in English. The cover art for the deluxe edition was unveiled on 21st October 2014. According to the music platform, Nation of Billions, King of Queens sold over 100,000 copies. Well, moving down to 2016, Alade's second studio album, Mama Africa, was released on 25th March 2016. She disclosed its title was Mama Africa and said it would focus on the strength and weakness of an African woman. The album combines elements of Afro-pop, high life, R&B, coupe de Calais, hip-hop, and pop. She also recorded the album where she said that recording the album was like a struggle because she was constantly traveling to different countries every day. She also said she recorded the album to capture all of Africa in one CD. Alade told the Fader magazine she collaborated with artists like from West Africa, East Africa, and South Africa. She also enlisted Gospel on the Bigs, DJ Carbom, and many others to produce the album. Mama Africa features guest appearances from P Square, Sarkodie, Flavor, Nabanya, Rotimi Kids, and others. It was also made available for pre-order on iTunes and other official release and other platforms as well. And Alade also announced that from the sale of the album, it will go to feed a child's charity initiative. Like after selling the album, that she would use the money to open a charity or an initiative called Feed a Child Initiative. Then the album deluxe edition was released on 6th April 2016, and it features collaborations with South African musicians Pussy and AKA. Mama Africa charted in Germany, Malaysia, and in France.
Yes, and talking about Yemi Alade, she also did a song with Mafi Kozono titled Ofona Nawe, okay, and also with that, well, that's why I said that she is an African, musician when it comes to that. And also that of Angelique Kidjo, okay,
yeah.
But meanwhile, let's first of all go on and push play to Yemi Alade's Mama Oyoyo, song dedicated to all the mothers out there. We'll be right back.
My young cup of tea, everything for you I go do. And my mind, your love I don't go forget. I do fast, I do wash, I do fast, I do when I don't sleep, on the bed, everything for you I go do. My mind, everything for you I go do.
This I remove this song. This is how many weeks have you carried
now you be my best friend, now you be my sister, now you be my pastor, and you are still my mama, because you are son from above. You are my angel, my love. Nothing good to tear us down. You fast, now you wash, my infant head, when I don't sleep, I'm the bed, everything for you I go do. Everything for you I go do. I am ready.
There's a part of that. Where are we going to stop? Chat and WhatsApp.
sweet on me. Yeah, this my thing, my fast, my young one, so my infant, oh, when I sleep, oh, my brother, oh, everything for you I go do, mama, everything for you I go do, mama, you, I am mine. Once about the love, I am mine. Sweet, mama, I am mine. I am mine. I am mine. 7 days, make a week. After me, 65 days, just to get to the beat. When I see, mama, go to think. She go say, be strong, mama, you don't be weak. Tell her that, like, you say, yeah, mama, me tell her, me, I'm a say, mama. You be my mama, my heart, I feel it in my you just need to go to I'm like Davido, I can make you proud. Now you be my hero, I can feel to shout, to shout. Open that door, me sorry, sorry. Open that door, me wara wara. I said to my brother, come to a man. I am married. I am married. I am mine, I am mine. I am mine, I am mine. It's a part of you, I am mine. I am mine.
Well, that was Mama Ojujo by Yemi and Celebrate on that one. But just dedicated to all the lovely mothers out there doing the needful. God bless you all. We are still celebrating Yemi Eberechi Alade, Artist of the Week segment. Please, don't give it okay, as we right here on Omega 101.7 FM, my radio, and also your own radio. Don't forget that we are live. So go subscribe to our YouTube channel, all right, at Omega 101.7 FM. Don't forget to hit the notification button so as to get new updates. So let's actually go on, of course, just, dish out more details about Yemi Alade.
Well, still on Yemi Alade music career, we are moving down to 2017 to 2019. Okay, Alade's third studio album, Black Magic, was released on 15th December 2017. A follow-up to her 2017 EP, Mama Africa. The album featured guest appearances like Faz, Olamide. Black Magic was made available for pre-order in November 2017. Prior to disclosing the album's title, Yemi Alade posted the acronym BM on social media and wanted her fans to guess its meaning. The album was produced by DJ Kublon, SARS, Chris Beat, Young D, C's, and Flipsy, and many others. And it was also supported by the previously released singles Nakam, Single and Searching, and Heart Rubber. The album received generally negative reviews from music critics who banned its lyrics and Alade's songwriting. Well, prior to that, on 9th of May 2017, Alade was announced as a coach in the second edition of The Voice Nigeria to replace Tu Baba, who was a former coach on the live show. She coached on The Voice Nigeria Season 2 alongside other Nigerian artists like Waje, Timi Dakolo, and Patoranking. Well, on 1st of December 2017, Alade was featured on a campaign, Make the Future, by Shell, by a company, an oil company in Nigeria. She also starred in the company's music video On Top of the World, which also featured Jennifer Hudson, Pixie Lord, Luan Chantana, and Monali Toka. Then on April 29th of April 2019, Yemi Alade garnered 1 million views on her Oh My Gosh remix featuring Rick Ross in one day. Wow. This makes the release from Yemi Alade one of the fastest views gainers in the history of African music and the fastest release by an African female act. In July 2019, Yemi Alade became the first African female artist to reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Her song Journey currently holds the YouTube record for the most watched African female music video of all time. Yemi Alade was also featured on Don't Jealous Me, a track from Beyonce's soundtrack album, The Lion King, The Gift. She also appeared on the track alongside with Mr. Easy and Techno. Rolling Stone magazine also revealed that Alade also recorded a verse for an earlier version of My Power in June.
Okay, so before we go on and push play to one of the songs that was released, please, when it comes to Yemi Alade's musical journey from the year 2017 to that of 2019, there's this particular song, okay, Single and Searching by Yemi and Falz. At least lots of people had to delve into a TikTok challenge concerning this song.
Yeah.
Okay, I know of someone that had to take her time so that she can be able to be part of this particular challenge. But so let's go on and push play to Single and Searching by Yemi Alade and Falz. Excuse me, young lady. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Excuse me, young lady, let me tell you something.
Why shouting?
Hello, I'm coming to you. Okay, no problem. No, it's okay.
Wait now.
Single, I've been searching. I want to be cool and see my
Single, I've been searching. You want to mingle, only marry.
Is it? I want.
All because of you. All because of you. Say your baby know why you there so, why you there so. Oga, wait on, or the week on shape. You come make me back cause you say you want better connection. And so, okay, so that's your sister, and you say you're from Mumbai, but go as if you not go there. All because of you.
You said get to a holla. If I don't want to, you go para.
Yeah.
One more try, I'm a try. I'm a shaman, Americana. Just go back from my life. It's more to stay in the holla. You the bad person with saliva. Abba, mama, me I ready to spend it in lava. So much green, I'm a farmer. Come on, let's take a cassava. I don't get you a data. She you go do some drama. She you no go leave me for yawa. She you go meet my mama.
All because of you. All because of you.
Single, hey, I'm just searching. I want to live, hey, see my that's right. First bad guy, really bad way.
Let's ask something.
Well, it's really a nice thing for you to be serious. Okay, just for you to be serious. You know that yes, you are really serious and you want to do something. So go on and do that. Okay. I don't know why I'm very laughing at that.
No, I'm laughing at Falz though.
Yemi Alade and Falz, of course, well, See these two people
Oh,
instead
no.
of people in the music industry. And when it comes to Yemi Alade's lyrics, there's a way she goes on to write her songs, as if she's trying to tell you a story.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly.
she does, apart from her music career, she's also an actress. So sometimes I think that she goes on to act most of her
Her musical
songs.
scripts, right?
Okay, do you know at least that your wife or your girlfriend know where you are currently trying to do one another lady? Okay.
And Faz actually says she no.
Mm.
He said the girl don't know anything. Imagine.
Okay, so that's how when it comes to Yemi's music. Well, apart from Yemi being a musician, she has also engaged in advocacy programs over the years of her music career. And don't forget that 7 November 2018, she also visited her secondary school, Victory Grammar School in Ikeja. Then on 15 November 2019, she was featured on the Nairobi Summit on ICPD 25 for the movement, a global call to action for handicapped children in Kenya. So she performed alongside Chakwi, but she is also, she's a humanitarian. Okay, she goes on to do a lot of this charity work. Then also in 2020, she joined United Nations Development Program to speak for protection and aiding of poor people across Africa affected by the coronavirus pandemic. Then also on 23rd September 2020, she was appointed a Goodwill Ambassador for the United Nations Development Program by the organization's administrator, that is for being part of the organization of this wife, for them to go on and talk about at least how they can be able to focus on sustainable development goals. And then when it comes to inequality, empowering women, and also creating awareness for the impact of global climate change. Then she also performed her song right there, True Love and Africa. Then also in the year 2021, she was appointed as United Nations Development Program Ambassador too. Then also on 17th October 2021, she performed at the Earth Shot Prize ceremony, which took place at the Alexandra Palace, London, at the invitation of the royal family, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Okay, so she just had to perform in front of Prince William and also the wife, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. So that's all when it comes to Yemi Alade.
Add the other name, please.
Okay, Yemi Eberechi Alade.
Thank you.
Pardon?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So that's all. And we just celebrated Yemi Eberechi Alade on Artist of the Week segment. Big shout out to everyone doing the needful. If you know that you are an upcoming artist, okay, male or female, just keep doing the needful. Go on, share your work.
Yeah.
So they can be able to get hold of it. If you know that what you're doing is actually good and you know that it's your calling, it's your passion.
Yeah.
Okay, in different genre of music, don't be shy. So go on and of course do your stuff. Well, up next is the Tech Talk segment with Berry. But before then, let's go on, of course, push play to Shake Your Ray by Yemi Alade and Angelique Kidjo. We'll be right back.
Yemi Alade, oh.
Are we doing any other thing after? Any other thing after that?
I see people on like tambolino. Dancing, I guess there is a celebration.
Are you playing two songs? Are you playing two songs? Are you playing two songs?
All I want to do now is dance wumbo lumbo. So I lock up and keep Kokorola Bekondo.
We don't like others. We're not like others.
Entertain our viewers.
I'm not entertained now. I like this young girl.
I love short things. I love mine.
They went down.
There's nothing here that I will call. Okay, we'll come music. Can I use your phone? No, I want Oscar to find my phone.
Okay, so
So I lock up and get to go out and go.
I'll use your phone and browse it and complete.
Where do they have you? Yeah. Come see my bikini at the Aruba de Dad. Balamba. 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 Talking drums and shakira combination. I see people online tambourino.
we're on break now.
There is a celebration. Dance come Dance come
Happy New Year.
We're not telling our people to watch us.
Okay, welcome to the tech edition of the show. And today we'll be talking about something that, has been very useful to us. It eases us the stress of doing a whole lot of things, and it saves us time as well. And we're talking about washing machine. A washing machine, or a clothes washer, whichever one you call it, is a home appliance used to wash or for laundry. The term is mostly applied to machines that use water as opposed to dry cleaning, and it's performed by specialists. Okay, no more specialists, anyways. Now, almost everybody can use washing machine. So let's go back to history. Before now, laundering by hand involves soaking, beating, scrubbing, and raising dirty clothes, before indoor clothing and all of that. The process when you go to soak your clothes, allow it to soak, and then you spend lots of time to wash with your soap and all of that. You dry, you squeeze. Sometimes it takes almost the whole day, especially if you're the busy type that works Monday to Friday and then you have to wash on Saturday. It takes almost the whole day to wash with hand, and at the end of the day, you feel really exhausted. You feel really tired. And we have the early machines before the automatic washing machine came up. There were other machines. We have the towel washing machine, the ones you like. It was made by wood. You put your clothes in there, and then there's this way they roll the handle, which is a metal. They roll it up and all of that. And then they had a fulling mill from George Andres Bucklers. Like it's like a mill, the mill you use in grinding when you go to grind and then all of that. But this one was basically for washing, and that was what they used in the 1661. Those olden days, they used it for washing. Then talking about the automatic machine, which is the one we have right now. Bandit Home Appliances, a subsidiary of Avgo, they introduced the first domestic automatic washing machine in 1937. Having applied for a patent in the same year, Avgo had licensed the name from Bendix Corporation, an otherwise unrelated company. And okay, although it included many of today's basic features, the machine lacked any drum suspension and therefore had to be anchored to the floor to prevent walking. Because of the components required, the machine was also very expensive. For instance, the Bandit's Home Laundry Service Manual, like those days, it was really expensive. And yeah, now it's still expensive, but no longer that expensive. The early automatic washing machines were usually connected to a water supply via temporary slip-on connectors to sink taps. Later, permanent connections to both the hot and cold water supplies became the norm. As dedicated laundry hookup became common. Most modern front-loading European machines now only have a cold water connection and rely completely on internal electric heater to raise the water temperature. Many of the early automatic machines had coin in the slot facilities and were installed in the basement laundry rooms of apartments. Then down to after the war, the there was another introduction of another version of the machine after the war, and the since the introduction, automatic washing machine have relied on electromechanical timers to sequence the washing and extraction process. Electrochemical timers, mechanical timers consist of series of cams on a common shaft driven by a small electric motor via a reduction gearbox. At the appropriate time in the washing cycle, each cam activates a switch to engage or disengage a particular part of the machinery. That's talking about the current washing machine that we use right now. It has a timer, you time it, you put your clothes and your water. Some of them are connected, some of them you pour your water yourself, some of them are connected to source of water and then you time it. So we'll go on a musical break, and when we're back, we talk about the features of washing machines.
Okay, let's go on and push play to Fuse and Davido on that one they call electricity, because we are talking about electric washing machine, not what you're going to do with your hands.
No.
We'll be right back.
Electricity, I'm on a different PR. The infinity, steady on a different pitch. Life is not that. It's all about the energy, yeah. The mentality. My
Mega Morning Show, but that will be by tomorrow, and that will be just for 1 hour from 11 a.m. till 11:55 a.m. So please do well to at least tighten your seatbelt, because tomorrow is going to be a lovely and wonderful day with lots of amazing flashback stories, with music, movies, pop culture, everything.
Yes.
Okay, so please do well to tighten your seatbelt by tomorrow. Okay, you can also do well to bring your popcorn and drink, because we're gonna give you a movie of the week. Okay, well, my name is Mimi.
And I am Eberi.
And I'm Belema.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us for today. Don't forget to always hit the notification button so as to get new updates. All right, so reach us by YouTube page at Omega 101.7 FM, and also Twitter and Instagram at Omega 101.7 FM, and also on our Facebook page at Omega 101.7 FM. Then also do download the YouTube Show app, reach us via Omega 101.7 FM. Please, today is Thursday. You still have just one more day for you to clear your desk. Don't zoom off like that. Don't try to zoom off right now. I know that yes, you're planning to go on that week enjoyment. Okay, don't just clear everything before you go on that vacation or vacation. Anyone,
just clear your desk.
Right. So go on to enjoy your day, and of course, do have a lovely nice day. And please be safe. All right, be safe and make sure that you live a responsible life. Bye bye.